The fire crackled, casting eerie shadows on the towering trees that surrounded the campsite. 5 friends sat in a tight circle, their breath visible in the cool night air. The forest stretched endlessly beyond their flickering firelight, an abyss of darkness whispering with unseen movements. "Alright, last story of the night," Jason announced, leaning in. "But this one's real." The group chuckled nervously, shifting in their seats. "A few years ago, a group just like ours camped here," Jason continued, his voice dropping to a near whisper. "They woke up to find deep claw marks all over their tents. No tracks. No sign of an animal. Just the scratches. And one guy, he swore he heard something breathing outside his tent all night. Something big." A sharp rustle in the bushes made everyone freeze. Olivia turned toward the sound. "That better not be you trying to scare us, Jason." "Wasn't me," Jason said, raising his hands. "Maybe just the wind." But there was no wind. A low, guttural growl echoed from beyond the trees. The firelight flickered as if something had moved between the flames and the woods. The friends exchanged glances, their nervous laughs dying in their throats. "Okay. That was creepy," Mark muttered, gripping his flashlight. "Probably just a coyote." Then came the crunch of footsteps. Slow. Deliberate. Getting closer. Sarah swallowed hard. "Coyotes don't walk like that." Jason stood, trying to peer into the darkness. "Hello." His voice barely carried beyond the fire's reach. Silence. Then, suddenly, a scream tore through the night as something lunged from the darkness, sending Olivia sprawling backward. The others scrambled, their flashlights shaking as they pointed them toward the tree line. The light caught something tall, hunched, its skin stretched too tight over its bones. Hollow eyes reflected the light, locked onto them. And then, it moved. Jason grabbed Sarah's wrist. "Run!" The group bolted, the sound of snapping branches and heavy breathing chasing after them. The campsite, the fire, everything disappeared behind them as they ran deeper into the woods, lungs burning, adrenaline surging. Only when the creature's footsteps faded did they finally stop, panting, huddled together in the suffocating dark. "Where's Olivia?" Mark wheezed. Silence. Then a whisper, barely audible, carried on the wind. "Help. Me." It was Olivia's voice. But it was coming from the trees. And it was wrong. Jason turned to Sarah, his face pale. "That's not her." The whisper came again, closer this time. The voice that sounded like Olivia. But wasn't. "Please, don't leave me." Then, from the darkness, something stepped forward.